Hey, I met recently with a friend who is the CTO of an IT solution provider for the healthcare industry. And we were discussing remote work and all that thing around going back to the office. And he told me something really interesting about how he left his previous job to take this one. And he told me that was a combination of difficulties with peers, with his coworkers, and the inability to travel. And we are talking about someone who spent the last 20 years working remotely and traveling quite a lot, and maintaining those relationships, maintaining those ties, those strong ties between himself, his manager, his co-workers, in his teams. And suddenly, in the context of travel budget reductions and all those different kind of things due to some economic conditions and so on, they were not able to travel as much. And as a result, the ties seems to loosen a little bit. And the conversation that you can have face to face to solve disagreements, to come to terms with something, did not happen anymore. And at that stage, a recruiter called him, and he had a situation that was not so nice, and the opportunity to tackle a new challenge, and he was gone. So I found that really interesting about all that thing around going back to the office, because a lot of people will be fairly unhappy with that, especially the ones who are remote for a long time. And what for? Just to add a commute to your day or two? And what for exactly? What is the point? And the point is probably to tighten those relationships. But maybe going back to the office is not necessarily the solution, but at least you need to find your way to continue to maintain those relationships regularly. And that's probably traveling, I don't know, maybe that's once a month for some people, maybe that's once a quarter for others. But that probably needs to happen. And when you travel, when you gather, you need to make that gathering really meaningful. It's not just going to the office and working from a cubicle. It's going to the office and do something together that is really meaningful. That gathering is probably what maintains the ties and enables people to continue to have those maybe sometimes difficult conversations that will maintain them together, aligned to their objectives. And I'm very curious about what you think. What are your thoughts about that? It is back to the office? Is it staying with whatever setup suits everybody? So that could be remote, that could be hybrid, that could be already in the office, and having some gathering regularly. I'm very curious about that. So see you in comments. Until then, keep on growing. See you next time.